Hey friends, welcome back to the channel with another movie reaction. Today we are wrapping up the Hunger Games series with Mockingjay Part 2. And last time we left off, Peeta and the other victors had just been rescued. Unfortunately, Peeta has been brainwashed and he tried to choke Katniss out. She had to be saved by the perpetual uncle actor Mahershala Ali. So that's a whole situation that she's going to have to overcome before she leads this rebellion. Hopefully to its end. And yeah, Philip Seymour Hoffman, I found out after filming the last video that he passed away. He was the actor for Plutarch Heavensbee, and I heard he did some lines or did some scenes for this film, but wasn't able to complete them. So condolences to everybody who was a fan of him, and I wonder how they're going to handle, I wonder what his character's role was going to be going forward in this film, and how that's going to impact the film overall. But still excited to get back into this and finish it off. If you want to watch the full reaction, check out Patreon in the link in the description below. Otherwise, take a quick moment to leave a like and let's get started.
Katniss. Everdeen.
Obviously, the actress wasn't choked out, so she's doing, this is acting.
I want to talk to him.
Send her in.
Prim? Oh no.
There was an attack on 12.
Oh, it turned to anger.
Katniss.
What?
She sent you here to talk to me. She knows you're here now. She knows you can't trust her!
I don't know.
It's just a conditioned response.
It's
not him.
No, it's not him.
Okay.
It's like kissing someone who's drunk. Doesn't count.
Gale is so... He's so annoying.
I'm going to kill Snow. Nothing good is safe while he's alive. He needs to see my eyes when I kill him.
Now you're talking. I hear the medics talking. They're shipping supplies to the front line from Hangar 2 around midnight tonight.
I get the feeling you need to be a little bit more sneaky still. Hard to be an assassin when everybody knows your face.
Come on.
What is she doing?
Oh, it's so frustrating when she goes rogue.
This isn't just...
Are you with us?
Looks like it.
That's a short honeymoon.
Yeah, well...
Yikes. I got a bad feeling.
You're to be the on-screen faces of the invasion. The Star Squad.
Considered high-value targets to the capital. In the event of capture, you'll be given a nightlock pill. A poison
Nightlock.
axe immediately.
Scary.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 76th Hunger Games.
What? Why would you do this? She's ready to shoot? No way.
Why would Coin do this?
Maybe she's starting to see you as a threat.
Nobody
Wow.
would think I'd be a leader.
But you throw your support to someone. Would it be her? And if your immediate answer isn't yes, then you're dangerous.
Oh, wow.
Got a pod. Split, take cover.
Second pod.
Mahalo. Mahalo.
Oh, god damn it.
Say your name.
Katniss Everdeen. What did you just do?
Katniss. Don't trust them.
They didn't kill him the first film, but I knew Mahershala Ali was gonna die at some point. He always does. Oh. What did you just... Oh, damn it. Whoa, whoa, Peeta! What the heck? That music.
Katniss Everdeen, our once favorite daughter, has infiltrated the city with some of the victors, Finnick Odair and Peter Malark.
The next move is to kill me. I murdered one of our squad members. Candace is right. I'm a mutt, and it's only a matter of time before I snap again.
Hit that button. Scan for pods.
They're everywhere.
And the rooftops are just as bad.
Underground.
My brother knows these tunnels really well. He works sanitation down here.
We're gonna get through this. I promise.
They keep setting up like these stories of love, and I keep feeling like they're gonna be ripped apart.
They used tracker venom on me. That's what the doctors in 13 said. Real or not real?
Real.
Real.
They would show me pictures of my life. Some weren't real. They changed them.
You should get some rest.
I think he's having a breakthrough here.
They're trying to protect me. Real or not real?
Uh-huh.
That's what you and I do.
Shut your face. Shut up, Gale. I know he didn't do anything or say anything. I'm just like, shut up. Wake everyone up.
What is that?
We gotta go. We gotta get out of here now. Months. They released months.
Oh my god! Oh no! Amos, no! Is that PETA? Finnick. Finnick's so cool. Oh, come on. Oh.
Stay with me.
Always.
Oh.
Come on.
To all capital citizens more than a half-mile outside the city circle, come to the mansion. I am promising you shelter and sanctuary.
Snow's offering shelter to all the refugees.
Couldn't have had some makeup or something? I don't know. Missiles. Yikes! She can't. We're in the end game now.
Bring your children forward. The gates will open momentarily.
This seems weird.
Children will be received first.
Why not? Something's up here. Are they gonna bomb the children? Did they actually just bomb all the children though? Prim! They just killed Prim. I thought, of all the characters, I thought she was safe. I don't understand though. Why would... I get that Snow doesn't care about his people, but he wouldn't purposely bomb them. That's...
Palace. Peacekeepers, palace guards. They had kids in there too. It's over after that.
So they turned on Snow after...
Mom.
Coin did this to make him lose support. Oh, that is actually pretty brilliant.
I wanted to tell you how very sorry I am about your sister. In fact, I was just about to issue an official surrender when they released those parachutes.
You released those parachutes.
Ugh.
You really think I gave the order? I must concede it was a Masterful move on Coin's part. Oh, make no mistake. She intends to take my place now. But I've been watching you.
Wow.
You watching me.
I don't believe you.
I thought we'd agreed never to
Ooh.
lie to
Ooh.
each other.
Today, the greatest friend to the revolution will fire the shot to end all wars.
Frickin' Snow. He's smiling. He knows the seed he planted. She just needs to aim several degrees higher. He's dead anyway.
Well, Plutarch gave me a letter for you.
I don't want it.
You never make it easy, do you? Maybe the country was shocked tonight by your arrow, but once again, I was not. You were exactly who I believed you were.
Oof.
I've secured you a ride out of the capital. It's better for you to be out of sight. And when the time is right, Commander Paler will pardon you.
So she's just gonna, I don't know, live in the destroyed district? Oh.
Prim is gone! Prim is gone! She's dead! And she's not coming back! Get out!
Cat sensed all that hostility and stayed still. Tita.
I found these, over by the edge of the forest. It's primrose. You love me. Real or not real?
Oh.
Real.
You're gonna subscribe to this channel, real or not real. Oh god. They had children? Is she holding a child too? I suppose that's as happy an ending as we could get, given the circumstances. The thing is, with President Coin, before, when she was saying we have to leave like a path open for, in the mountains, we have to leave a tunnel open for survivors to come out, she doesn't care about mercy. She did that for power. Because if she didn't, people wouldn't view her as capable or fit to rule afterwards. But then, once that was done, behind closed doors, she bombed the children. A genius military move. About the shittiest thing you could have done, though. Way more people died than I was expecting. I mean, I guess that's not technically true. Different people died than I was expecting. I did see the Finnick and Boggs deaths coming, but the way the story was set up, I didn't think there was any way they were going to kill off Prim, especially since Katniss, the whole impetus for this journey was Katniss volunteering to take Prim's place. But yeah, they killed off Prim. I guess it's more realistic this way, that there are just random deaths that you weren't expecting, but what is this author's fascination with killing off innocent little girls? But yeah, it really was a genius tactical move by Coin to make Snow lose his support. An evil move, but a genius one. Pass the children to the front and then bombing them via those fake airdropped supplies. Very nice touch that they're the same use as those in the Hunger Games. Actually poetic in a very sick and twisted kind of way. The very thing that they use to take pity on children killing each other is then used to kill the children in the capital. And then she framed Snow for all of it. Ugh. And ironically, it's that moment that I finally found Coin to be interesting. Before I was like, she's all right, but really, like, she's the leader of this revolution. She's so milquetoast. But here, suddenly, she was power hungry, she was ruthless and fascinating, but also evil, I think. And I don't know. At first, I was like, can you argue how evil her actions are? Like, does it depend on whether it was possible to win without that move? But I think it was perfectly possible. Like, as we saw at the end when she wanted to hold the Hunger Games with the Capital's children, she cared about the injustice, but she cared more about the power. And she was willing to go as far as Snow was, but was she a necessary evil to overthrow the current evil in charge? Maybe. But I think she's kind of the trope of the monster who was necessary to build this new world but couldn't be allowed to live in it. But yeah, she finally became interesting, and then she died. Katniss saw her for what she was, though. For her, for Katniss, this journey has always been deeply personal. First, it was about saving Prim, then it was about saving Peeta, and then being the Mockingjay was never about like revolution for her. It was about protecting the people she cared about most. So when Prim was killed, she had no interest in completing the revolution by executing Snow, so instead, she killed Coin. And I feel like this whole series is very different than a lot of what I'd seen before. It makes choices that seem to run counter to conventional storytelling. Gather up the best soldiers in the army to form an elite task force to film propaganda and rally the troops. Who makes that kind of decision, right? Why not have the most charismatic people play those characters on camera? The people watching the propaganda they don't know whether they're good or not, right? But yeah, I feel like there's actually a lot of story to dig into regarding how people cope after Snow is ripped to shreds and after Katniss murdered the interim president. Like, for instance, how does trauma inform the building of a new world order? Are there factions that are still loyal to the old ways? What is the power distribution after this? Does everybody still have their old jobs but have more material wealth and more labor laws that protect them? Is there some sort of redistribution of wealth? And how do Peeta and Katniss know for sure that the brainwashing no longer has any hold on him? And does Gale ever find happiness? Just kidding. I don't care about that at all. I think the implication at the end there was that he might have built the bomb that was used to kill Prim. Not that that's necessarily his fault, but grief and guilt don't necessarily have to make sense. But that as this using that as the resolution to this love triangle is a little anticlimactic, I feel, but yeah, a lot of unanswered questions that honestly would be fascinating to see. I feel like this world is barely fleshed out. Like, I barely know who the new president is, but yeah, I actually want to see what kind of role like game masters could have in this future, because the pods they developed could create all sorts of different things that seemed to be limited just by pure imagination. So what if it was actually used to help society instead of oppress and murder people? The thing is, I don't know what they're capable of, so it's hard to imagine what they could do, but I have to imagine it would be incredible, right? But yeah, I think with any book turned into movie, there's probably a lot left out. I feel like Johanna's role was probably much bigger in the books, and so many characters died, and I felt like their deaths would have been felt a lot more had I known them better. Other than Prim, Finnick's death hit pretty hard, but the others, Amos, or Castor rather, Jackson, I don't even know. There was someone named Holmes. I barely knew the last two. And Tigress, what's her story? I feel like she was included because she was a character in the book, but then I don't know anything about her, so she was just, I don't know, there. That being said, though, overall, I'm a pretty big fan of this series. The first two movies were where I felt they were able to show off a lot of creativity. I'm not entirely sure how satisfied I am by this ending. Though I guess an ending doesn't always have to be satisfying to be great, because great works of art can leave you traumatized or can keep you up at night too. Hello, The Last of Us. And I think the thing I'll remember most from this series is just how unfair it was that Rue and Prim died. Like, both little sister figures for Katniss, and she was unable to protect them. Ugh. And Finnick's child growing up without a father. And Peeta's trauma. I'm going to remember all of that. But yeah, bad things happening to good people. I guess I maybe expected the film to say more about society as a whole, or suggest ways forward for our own society. Because for a series that seemed so deeply political, I'm not sure it gave us a lot of insight into what the author thought about how the world should be. It boiled down to like bad people are bad and shouldn't be in control, which doesn't help when our current society, has such a warped idea of what is good and what is bad. And I kind of wonder if there are any nut jobs out there who think that Snow is the hero somehow. And if they think he's the villain, how do they square that up with their support of like ridiculous politicians and yada yada? But yeah, I'm gonna give this movie an 8.5, slightly better than the last film, but I do think the first two films were a little bit more interesting. Despite the fact that I got what I wanted with this revolution, it didn't delve into it in a way that was as satisfying as I thought it would be. Still really liked it though, and I get the feeling it was better in the book, so I might actually go read them at some point. But I heard there's a prequel that came out not too long ago too. The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes could be made into a movie at some point too, so I might do that. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me on this journey for the Hunger Games. Leave a like, really helps with the channel. And if you want to watch full or early reactions, check out Patreon in the link in the description below. All right, see you guys next time. Bye, friends.